Good evening. Ralph E. Hardman here, write-in candidate for District 17, U.S. Representative. As I said before, it doesn't seem likely, but through years there have been various incidents of commenting by persons that are known, persons including presidents, former presidents. It's really it's really an ongoing matter. As a matter of fact, back I guess it was 4 or 5 days ago, former President George W. Bush drove past on Beneva heading north when I was on the Peck Street bus stop. He didn't say anything this time. I understand that there are some friendly indications pertaining to him, but years ago when he was the president, there was one day a very worrisome indication. I was on a bus arriving to Sarasota Pavilion when a man sounding like and portraying himself as being President George W. Bush got loud into the back of the bus sound, saying a threat that there was something known as a consensus to burn America. And I think that unfortunately the threat involved Albert Harbin and others of former family that I never known, and their corruption with the Marine Corps. But hopefully the danger is past. There was a lot of reports pertaining to the matter back then. This isn't ostentatious. This isn't an arrogant. I'm not an egotist. I've never had any position of power or authority. I'm for everyone being safe. Some might think that is very naive considering these days, but really, I'm always for everyone. All the various good people just being safe. But last night there was another report that had to include mention of former President Trump, and I had heard from him before. It's never really official, although I actually did receive an invitation to their inauguration. But last night there was tension. There was so much noting yesterday. I was in a sleep-in hotel up near the airport, and the first day, afternoon, and night was mostly all completely quiet, comfortable like it usually is. But the next day, I forget why, but the persons of the former family, as usual, the operation, they're able to pervade and cause a lot of disruption and provocation. And again, they're very obsessed and very rich and able to provoke. They're always saying, they say the word Marines many times, hundreds, thousands of times. It's very irritating. They've done it for years, no matter how many reports these are. One of them just shouted from south of here, traffic sound again. Very egotistical and arrogant. They think that they basically own the Marine Corps, and they have intents against our own people. So anyway, the impetus of this is for everyone being safe instead. The military is supposed to be for the protection of the people. So anyway, I ended up having to send a report last night. Unfortunately, the man alleging being former President Trump sounded like him, portrayed himself as being. This time wanted to menace, saying, getting into the confusion, saying if I didn't leave the hotel, that he was going to use his money and influence to cause more difficulty at me later in the night. But after the report, he actually apologized, and he sounded very sincere about it. I think it's tragic that he ended up I think it was alleged that he had lost his wife. I think since then, though, there have been reports otherwise. I'm sorry that sometimes I'm not very knowledgeable about matters that I should be. I am disrupted at so much and kept busy with the various details that are called to my attention, the various traffic broadcasting, car stereos. There's almost always some kind of broadcasting confusion. A lot of it is favorable, but mostly it's disruption. And I just wanted to mention that there are good reports in progress. There are authorities who are concerned. Last night, the man sounded like and portrayed himself as Mr. Trump and apologized. I started getting emails from him soliciting funds again, and portraying me as though I had been an avid supporter before, but that isn't true. And also portraying me as having voted for him before, but I had. And so I just wanted to make that clear also, that this is for a nation being safe and without any hype, without any sloganism. The nation does need to be saved. The nation should be made better again, and the people should be made safer again. The nation should be made more united in purpose for a better future, a secure future for all of the people. So with that thought in mind, I just wanted to mention the matter, and hope everyone's going to have a good and safe holiday weekend.